Hey folks, Alex here, and welcome back to a super quick, no fluff guide on transforming your long-form videos into perfectly ready vertical social media clips. If you are currently diving into TikTok or Instagram Reels, but still editing everything manually, then I highly suggest you stick with me for the next few minutes. I will first walk you through the tried and true classic method using Adobe Premiere Pro, and then I will show you a dramatically faster workflow utilizing an AI tool I now rely on heavily. Let's assume you already have your finished standard HD sequence set up in Premiere, which is typically 1920 by 1080 in that perfect landscape orientation for YouTube. However, for Reels and TikTok, what you really need is that perfect vertical timeline, which translates to 1080 pixels wide and 1920 pixels high. To achieve this, you simply create a brand new sequence, head straight into the settings, and then physically flip those resolution numbers to match the portrait mode requirement. Next, you need to select an appropriate time base, and I personally lean towards 23.976 frames per second when repurposing cinematic source material. This choice helps maintain that natural, smooth motion we love, and often results in slightly more manageable final file sizes, though 30 frames per second is certainly acceptable too. Once your new vertical sequence is established, go ahead and copy your entire master clip over from the original timeline and paste it directly into the new frame. With the clip in place, right-click it and select the handy Scale to Frame Size option, or you can always manually adjust the scale setting within the Effect Controls panel. You will immediately notice that the scale needs to be significantly increased. I often find myself setting it somewhere between 28 and 60%, depending on the initial source footage quality. After scaling, the critical step is careful repositioning to ensure the absolute most interesting part of the frame sits perfectly centered in that restrictive 9:16 crop. If your original shot was very wide, this part becomes an exercise in panning and scaling to keep all the energy precisely where the viewer's eye naturally falls. When the time comes to render this vertical masterpiece, select the H.264 format and ensure the export resolution matches your sequence exactly at 1080 by 1920. I usually default to VBR one-pass encoding and target a bitrate in the mid-20s range. Something between 20 and 25 megabits per second provides clarity without creating unnecessarily enormous files. And very importantly, if your original video contained any audio, make absolutely sure you check the box to include that crucial sound component in the final delivery. Here is one last pro tip for the Premiere route. Always utilize loudness normalization upon export, aiming for platforms presets that target around -14 LUFS. The reason this is pure gold is that what sounds perfect on your studio headphones often gets squashed or rendered too quiet by Instagram or TikTok's own processing. Normalizing everything to approximately -14 LUFS guarantees your content sounds consistently punchy and loud, regardless of the platform's automatic compression layer. So, that is the complete, hands-on workflow within Premiere Pro, giving you total creative command over every single element of the export. But here's the unavoidable reality. If you have a massive library of long videos, manually sequencing, hunting highlights, cropping, and scheduling for dozens of clips weekly becomes a monstrous time commitment. That significant time drain is precisely why I personally started integrating an AI first clip-making workflow into my routine. And that's where this game-changing tool enters the picture. This specialized platform is designed to automate the most tedious parts of repurposing by intelligently scanning your long content and generating ready-to-post vertical clips for you. You simply upload a long interview, a webinar recording, or a deep dive tutorial, and the system handles the initial selection, accurate framing, and basic editing automatically. Crucially, it doesn't override your creative vision. Instead, it hands you a selection of genuinely smart clip candidates that you can approve, refine, or brand incredibly fast. Let's highlight 3 specific features that genuinely move the needle on your content output and efficiency metrics. First up is auto-editing viral clips, where the AI actively analyzes engagement signals and structural cues like speech emphasis and visual peaks to select high-potential segments. This means instead of you scrubbing through an entire 90-minute session to find just 10 great moments, the AI delivers those polished gems right to your dashboard. Secondly, the auto-schedule function allows you to define your required posting frequency, and the system will queue and publish clips automatically across connected platforms at optimal times. This completely removes the mental load of managing your content calendar, eliminating confusing time zone calculations and manual posting windows. The third killer feature is the unified content calendar, which centralizes everything so you can see scheduled posts, rearrange clips, and refine captions all in one application. I can confidently say this, having done the grind in Premiere and various other tools. The amount of time you claw back from this automation is genuinely staggering. For solo creators or small teams, reclaiming those hours from chopping and scheduling means you can post with far greater consistency or invest that time into higher value creative strategy. To be completely fair, other tools certainly exist in this space that cater to different needs and workflows in the market today. For example, CapCut is free, packed with trending effects, and excellent for fast on-the-fly editing, but it still requires you to manually pinpoint and assemble every single clip. Descript, on the other hand, is absolutely brilliant for transcript-based editing and cutting based on speaker changes, yet it leans more toward audio-first workflows with limited native scheduling capabilities. Then you have the major enterprise-level platforms that offer similar automation, but they are often prohibitively expensive or far too complicated for the individual creator. This particular AI solution finds that ideal sweet spot, smarter than a basic mobile editor, yet significantly faster and much more budget-friendly than those massive enterprise setups. It perfectly balances powerful automation with the essential need for manual oversight, allowing you to fine-tune the AI's choices before they ever go live. To truly see the difference, let me quickly illustrate a real-world example of how this compares directly to that initial manual Premiere route we discussed. Picture a lengthy 60-minute interview that you want to strategically chop up for a full week's worth of daily Reels content across your channels. Step 1 is simply uploading that massive master file directly into the AI platform, where it immediately begins its comprehensive analysis of the entire recording. The system then automatically detects all the key moments by looking for speech emphasis, sudden visual shifts, and calculated engagement heuristics across the whole hour. Next, Vizard generates a cohesive batch of short clips, each already perfectly framed in the required 9:16 vertical aspect ratio, complete with suggested start and end points. It also proactively proposes engaging captions and even offers a selection of potential thumbnail frames for you to review and choose from. You then quickly scan through these AI suggestions, and while the initial choices are usually spot on, you can easily trim a second or shift the crop alignment if necessary. Step 4 involves applying the crucial loudness normalization preset, which the platform handles for you, eliminating any further guesswork about volume consistency. Finally, jump into the content calendar to schedule everything. Just tell the system your desired daily posting frequency, and it cues the clips to go live automatically. If you later decide to refine a caption or swap out that thumbnail, you retain the ability to make those final branding tweaks right inside that central calendar interface. That entire powerful, multi-step flow can realistically be accomplished in mere minutes, contrasting sharply with the hours that the manual process would demand. Because the clips are inherently optimized from the start, aspect ratio, loudness, and pacing, you completely bypass that redundant loop of manual reformatting and exporting. Here are a few quick practical pointers that successfully merge the best elements of the Premiere method with the AI acceleration. Always ensure your master uploads or exports are at a minimum of 1080p resolution, so the AI has the highest quality source pixels available for its work. When shooting, actively include extra headroom in your wide shots because leaving space ensures cleaner vertical crops without hitting the edges later on. Remember the rule for social success. Consistently normalize all your final outputs to that 114 LUFS standard for uniform playback volume. If you have a huge backlog, take advantage of batch uploading to let the AI surface snackable clips across several different master videos simultaneously. Let's be clear, automation will never completely replace your unique creative intuition and personal taste in storytelling. The primary benefit is that the AI instantly gets you 80 to 90% of the way to a publishable clip, leaving you to apply that final, essential layer of human polish. That powerful combination of lightning-fast automation speed married with your expert human taste is the true secret sauce for creators looking to win right now. If you are comfortable editing in Premiere but want to scale up, try the hybrid approach. Do your core creative cuts there, then run the master through the AI for rapid additional clip generation. It's a brilliant way to massively scale your output without ever needing to compromise the quality of your foundational storytelling. So, that wraps up our fast look at Premiere's 9:16 setup, the importance of that, Part 14 LUFS audio target, and how shifting manual work to an AI tool can reclaim countless hours. If you are actively trying to increase your posting volume but are worried about creator burnout, I strongly encourage you to experiment with this modern workflow. Thank you for watching today. I'm Alex, and if you found this guide valuable, please hit the like button and subscribe for more actionable tips. Also, leave a comment below telling me exactly what kind of long-form content you are currently attempting to repurpose into short clips. And finally, if you happen to see a QR code flash onto the screen, scanning it genuinely helps support this channel a great deal. I will catch you all in the next video tutorial with more ways to streamline your production process.